Supreme Court of Canada says bankrupt energy companies must clean up old oil, gas wells before paying off creditors.
Here's a summary of the article.
Calgary: when energy companies go bankrupt, the cleanup of their old oil and gas wells must take priority over paying off creditors, the Supreme Court of Canada ruled Thursday. Very few of the company's wells were producing and profitable, while the rest were in need of expensive, legally required cleanup processes. The receiver wanted to sell Redwater's profitable wells to pay off the company's debts and leave the non-producing ones to Alberta's industry-funded Orphan Well Association, which handles the cleanup of sites whose owners have gone bankrupt. Under Alberta law, the move wouldn't be allowed. Money from the sale of Redwater's assets should be used to return the company's well sites to a natural state, the AIR argued. The list includes provinces concerned about the implications, Saskatchewan, British Columbia, and Ontario, as well as environmental groups, Alberta farmers concerned about wells on their land, and the Canadian Association of Petroleum Producers. The AIR argued that the impact of dismissing its appeal would be catastrophic, potentially putting the public on the hook for billions of dollars in environmental costs. Not only would it undermine a long-standing system, the regulator said, it could drive up the number of orphan wells, encouraging lenders to place companies into insolvency and dump weak assets. The Orphan Well Association currently has more than 3,000 wells in its inventory, up from about 700 in 2015.
This post received a score of 79,774, with an upvote ratio of 91%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than in its filings, ATB Financial suggested the fault lies with Alberta's regulatory system, which unlike other jurisdictions, doesn't require upfront bonds to cover cleanup costs. At the time it went bankrupt, the AIR hadn't required Redwater to post any financial security. It's worth stressing that Alberta bears some of the blame for this mess too. Bankruptcy isn't a substitute for a deposit, and that is all but an invitation to the energy sector to compromise Alberta's environment and health in the name of a profit.
So ridiculous, especially when we require mining companies to have cleanup down payments before they even break ground, precisely because companies went bankrupt and couldn't close their mines in the past.
Alberta does, but they appear to be insufficient.
That's okay, the Alberta taxpayer enjoys paying for these things because rugged PC individualism. Vote PC.
It's going to take more than one administration to correct the "how many hand jobs will you like today sir" regulation style of the last forever. You know, they almost had a sour gas well on the southern border of Calgary. You know how much ink that didn't get.
Edmonton, decades ago, had a sour gas well leak that spread over the entire city. Brutal. People still voted PC.
Wait, you mean a country is actually holding a company accountable for their behavior? Shit, time to move to Canada.
This why businesses want to move out. Lol. I hope we continue this legacy. Dollars are not worth more than people.
The oil isn't going anywhere, so they don't have much choice.
Exactly. Our house, our rules. Just a waiting game.
Don't wanna play the waiting game too long though. I heard you guys have some impatient neighbors.
It's true. We don't need any extra freedom. Lol.
What about freedom TMR?
How about a nice cup of Libertia?
For Super Earth.
Unexpected Helldivers. And #X200B.
A far better TLDR.
Socialist. Canada is not allowing private industries to socialize their losses? Crazy.
I like this. We need capitalist profits, but socialized losses, said the greedy businessman.
The saying is, privatize profits, socialize losses. Edit. Apparently there's a Wikipedia article on this for anyone who wants more background and context.
Or in the U.S. healthcare system, privatize the healthy and wealthy, socialize the sick and poor.
I thought it was milk everyone for all they're worth, because what's the real, effective alternative?
Greater than milk everyone for all they're worth, because no other model could possibly work in the U.S. despite it working fine in most other countries. Quote.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.